What's going on, traders? It's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping, and we're just going to look at a little bit of a weekly forecast here using the daily time frame, trying to find supply and demand zones. So here we go. We're going to start with the Aussie US dollar. I think it's pretty clear that we are on an uptrend. It's coming back to retest this momentum line. I don't trade those. It's just something I look out for. But yeah, this has been on a nice daily uptrend for quite a while now. I don't know if it's going to be coming to an end. We'll look at the weekly. As you can see, it's reacting right now off of this base drop weekly supply. So honestly, I'd probably would be looking for shorting opportunities now. Just because, we're in that higher time frame supply. That means that this daily lower time frame trend might be coming to an end. We don't know, right? Like, this could push down and break through. We don't know. But as of now, the Aussie US dollar, I'm probably not going to be looking to buy it unless it breaks this, pretty significant weekly supply. So that's Aussie USD, CAD Yen. This is from back testing all these lines. So it's a pretty sideways market right now. As for supply, I don't really see anything till right there. As for demand, I think I drew that out this time. It's a big zone, but it's still reacting off of that right now, as you can see. These zones I've left in. As you can see, it's still reacting off of these two zones. I'm not even going to draw anything different. So it's kind of like a buy low, sell high kind of market right now. I probably would stay away from this till it breaks down here, breaks to up there. That's just me. Euro yen. Not sure what that line is. Euro yen. Supply I would say is right here. Demand, you're gonna have a little bit of demand down there. I am not a huge fan of this yet. I want to see this come over here and then come back down. That's what I see, but it's pretty clear downtrend right now. And price is trying to break this up. I would say this is a sideways market because these supply zones are being removed right now. But it's a sideways market right now. But that's what I see. Supply up here, demand down there. Euro USD. There is some demand right there. I don't even want to draw that. Well, let's draw that like that. I like to do that sometimes if price comes down here. I don't want my zone to be that wide. I would typically draw it like that. But since this wick came down and touched the distal line here and price came down, I'm going to do that just to be safe because now it's tested, right? Now I have to be extra careful. The pound USD, as you can see, this reacted off that zone pretty nicely. I don't know if I drew that zone before. I would have drew this zone 100% anyways, but I'm just going to keep this like this. Obviously, price is reacting off of this right now. I would not be looking to short there. I just think that this is selling. It's not really supply. It's just kind of just selling. So I'm going to delete that. But that's what I see. Once price breaks above this high, my momentum line will then look like that. Once it does. As of now, that is the momentum line that I see. Pound yen. Pound yen. Price is reacting off of this base drop supply right now. It's a pretty big zone, but that's what it's reacting off of. You're also going to have some more selling right here. It's kind of a level on top of level. This is just kind of sideways though, but as for demand, I see that demand right there that I don't mind at all. Obviously, there's going to be some demand down here somewhere too. This is a sideways market though. I don't really want to mess with that too much. New Zealand US dollar have a pretty clear uptrend right now with your demand right there. And this supply was just broken, so I don't really see any supply. This isn't great. I'm sure that looks like something on the weekly. Yeah, it's that rally or drop base drop supply zone. But on the daily, I don't like that wick. At the daily, you know, I don't really see anything till up here, so we'll just leave that for now like that. New Zealand JPY kind of looks almost the same. Price obviously is reacting off of that, and price is reacting off of that selling right there. It's hard to say. It's not super bad quality supply. Let's see if you got 1 hour confirmation there. No, not really. So yeah, this is a little bit of a sideways market right now. I'm sure it'll have a tough time going back and forth, and eventually, you know, we don't know it'll break to the upside or the downside. USD CAD. I think I had this marked out last time. That's what I see for demand. It's still reacting off of that. It's tested. So you're gonna want confirmation if you're looking in there. And as for selling, actually, you know what? As for selling, I would just draw this whole zone out like that. Obviously, that's a pretty big zone. I'm not a huge fan of it, but that's what I see. USD Swift. I'm basically just gonna leave this like that, because this was on a, was that on an uptrend? Yeah, it was. Price is breaking there now, so I'm gonna delete that. And now it looks like we're in a downtrend now. Actually, no, we're not. Never mind. That's what I see for USD Swiss. USD JPY, this demand reacted, didn't hold. So now we're going to delete that. And as far as demand, this is all pretty shit. I would just, I guess, draw that if you're going to draw anything, but you know, I don't really like that at all. And this is just kind of grinding. Like, I'm not a fan of this at all. It's pretty tough to draw a momentum line as well, but if I had to, it'd be something like that. But I don't really like this at all. I'm not a fan of that demand. But if you go to the, whenever you see something like this, I like to go to a higher time frame, try to get rid of all this chop, see what it looks like. Yeah, even on the weekly, it looks like shit. Yeah, I mean, there is some demand down there, but it's kind of shit. And then for Joko wanted to add oil. I mean, maybe we're getting a rally. I don't even know what to draw here, to be completely honest. I'm sorry, Joko, I'm not even gonna fuck with this right now. It's just a little weird. And then gold obviously had some demand that was broken here. You had the sellers up here. I know this is reacting off of some supply from earlier. And as for demand, you got some down here, and obviously you got some demand down here at the extreme. But this is kind of all choppy right now. Like I said last week, I think gold is basing up for a rally higher. That's just my my own shitty opinion. So anyways, that's the weekly forecast. I hope you guys all have a good trading week, and let's keep it green, guys. Take care.